Alright, you can backyard repair. We're back on the old chainsaw here. Got the fuel line in yesterday. Turn it a little bit. We gotta get this carburetor back off. See if we can get the fuel line swapped out today. These two 5/16 or 8mm off. Haven't posted my last video yet, but I will. I'll post that one first. Get this carburetor off. Put out the cup. Carburetor is a pain to get off. Actually, I'm gonna try to get the carburetor off and just try to get this filter off, or the filter housing. Grab me a flathead. Mop this up. Let me get the cable off the bottom here. This is the fun part. Come on out. I think I got it. There we go. Housing's out the way. Now if I can figure out where the hose went through here, I'm gonna have to grab a flashlight. Oh, there she is. So I'm gonna bring it in here. Let's see if I'll be able to see this. First, like where oil fall over on my foot. There we go. So back a little bit. Yep. It's way down in here. There's a fuel line down here. It's underneath the fuel line. But here she is. All right, tip it back here. There we go. Let's get this line in. New fuel line just came in. I'm pretty sure. Of course, they're all twisted together in one big pile. Awesome. It's all kinds of, all different sizes. 91. See if we can untangle this mess. There we go. Fuel line. What's the chances this will fit back in that bag? They did it, so I should be able to. Alright, that's where they greased them up first. Oh, 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 oh. Winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Alright, we put the fuel line. Where's the rag? Yeah. So much moisture in that case still. The only thing bad about them cases is they're not so weatherproof. This is there's our old fuel line. See if we can get the filter out. There's our filter. Maybe I'll sit this on the ground here for a second. Is our line? Oh, this rubber thing, I don't know what that rubber piece was for. Check our new line. Set that down. Check our new line to our old line. They're both the same. They look the same. Alright, get the saw back up here. Let the fight begin. This is fun. Okay, we're gonna get ourselves a knife. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut that line at an angle. That way we can get it started in the hole. Where can I cut this? Where can I cut this? I don't know if you can see that. Whoops. Cut a slight angle in it. Get it started. Best bet would be to move this carburetor out of the way, but I want to hook the choke. How big is that choke? Let's see. It's going to be a fuel line and a choke on this. Do I want to go through all the trouble? Let's see. That line broken too? That line is off there too. I just noticed it. Yeah, keep riding. Well, looks like we'll be taking this off. Looks like maybe I can just pick the grommet up. Oh, yeah, that was tough. All these lines are rotted. Every single one is rotted off. So we got supply line on this side. Oh, there's the line that pulls right here. Paper here and clean off some of the dirt just so it's easier to see. There she is. There's a feed line from the what's a Poulan. The like I said, the newer primer system pull fuel from this line, which is the main supply line off the filter, pulls it through there, through the carburetor, out this line, and then back into the tank. Well, out this line, through the primer, and then into the tank. Looks like we'll be pulling everything back off of this. Set that over here. It looks like I'll be pulling cover and all. All be dipped. Went from a simple job to a not so simple job. Screwdriver. Oh. Get this pull start back off. This is on my first video, because this is where we thought movie over. This is where we thought the line came in at, which is not. all these lines being rotted there from leaving fuel in it for an extended period of time. Extended period of time. It's 2-stroke, so it takes a while for that gas to evaporate with all the oil in it. I forgot this last time. 4 screws. And then sitting outside. Somebody left this outside, and that was not a good idea. And there's your primer. Get myself a little Phillips. Get that primer right off. It's easier to put the lines back on. Thought this was gonna be a short video, which it might. Huh. Well, I'll be dipped. Everything's missing. There's no, oh wait, maybe it's there. Hang on, put these screws in there. Oh, she's there. Just right off. Yep, there's the line. There's the one line. All right, back over. So we got a big line, a small line, a pull line. These two lines are the same. But the one returning off the primer bowl is not the same. See if I can get you in here. There's a line. Where's the light? Line right. I think you can see it. It's right underneath the trial cable. That line is bigger than the other line. Like I said though, thank God I got a variety pack. So, yep, that's the return line of the tank. So it goes. Let's do this one more time. Alright, here's the carburetor. Sits inside. It pulls. You press the primer. It pulls fuel through this one here, through the filter that's in the tank. Pulls it in here, out the bottom, and through this one. This one goes out to your primer. Primer hooks in here. That's the one line that was right off. In your primer. Sit it down. Comes out the primer, out through this side. This is the second line here. Whoops. Out the primer. And then returns into this line that's way down here in the bottom. Returns into the tank. So just a big loop to get the carburetor primed up. I think I'm gonna hit this with a little air and get some of the dirt out here. Sorry if it's a little noisy. Done some more of the line. Get that out. Yeah. There's some more fuel line. That from here. No. That was the big line off the. There's the other part of the big line off of the primer. That's good. Now I got a piece to compare it to. Now the next trick is to get that one out of the tank. Well, let's get this one in. Get too many lines off, I'll forget where they went. This is fun. Gotta get this through a hole in the top of the engine, way down there. In fact, I think we're gonna pause this because This is just gonna be a fight. I think I'll bring you back after I get the line and I'll show you. Alright, we try to take a lighter, melt the end down to like a point. Try to get it started. Very, very small hole. Alright, bring you back. Alright, y'all. We got it through. There she is. It was not fun. Check, make sure I put no holes in it. I don't think I did. Give me a pair of snips, cut the end off, get that filter back on. Cut that melted spot off. We're gonna cut it a little bit high just to make sure didn't poke no holes in it. Get that filter back on. Filter's all the way back on. Drop it down the tank. Here, just making sure she sits on the bottom. Don't need 19 miles too much here. Some on there. Yeah, we look good. Yeah, you can run in any direction in this. Alright. We know this. Whoops. We know this line's gotta go to the other side of the carburetor here somewhere, so we'll just snip her off along. Round one. There's the line. Can't figure out what size this was. I need to order more just that size. Get a little coffee here. Now we'll go round two. This one will be fun. I bet it's gonna break off 20 times, and it's way down inside here. You shouldn't stick out the inside too far. It's just gotta be enough so it can dump fuel back in. Nah. Oh, of course, and there's that's where that piece went. There's this little tiny thing right there. I couldn't figure out where it was. I think it's for the end of that line. I think it's for the end of that line. I think it's like a check valve. Yep, it's a check valve. So make sure it keeps running. Alright, so that should be interesting. I gotta get the line in the tank, get the adapter back on the end, get the check valve on the end, and then pull the line back up so it's short. Huh, no problem. Wish I could get that filter up, but I don't have enough piece of pair of those. Alright, we're gonna pause this one more time. We're gonna get there. There's a barb down there. We're gonna get that barb off and get the line pulled out. We'll bring you back. Alright, bring you back. Here's the piece. Hang on. There, that's the piece. We use this piece of wire. It comes with a primer rebuild kit. It's for hooking and pulling the line out of the tank. So this was the piece, and there's the check piece. This piece has to go on the end of this line. Like so. Just like that. Yeah. Yep. So a piece of the line. Maybe they do. So alright, so the line comes in the tank. See if I can get some on there. This line is hard as a rock. Alright. Line comes through the tank, and the only thing that sticks out, a little piece of this line, just a little bit, and this. This is a check valve, so the fluid can come in but it won't pull any back, so it keeps the prime, basically. So, all right, we're gonna bring it back when we get this line off and we go find which one we need and get ready to put it back. All right, we're back after a long fight. There it is. A long fight. I didn't have a pair of needles that was long enough to grab it. I had to shove it through with a punch stuck in a pair of needle vice grips. What a pain. Put it on each side of the hose and shove it down, Oh my gosh. But we gotta do. There's the second line in. Now all I gotta do is pull up enough so I make sure there's no holes in it, and then put the check valve back on it and pull it back through. But alright, how long is this video? I think we're gonna end this video right here. We're gonna like I said, I think we're gonna run over the tractor supply and get a longer pair of needles, get this line pulled in, check it, cut it, get the check, and then pull it back in, and then maybe we'll bring you back for a reassembly of the carburetor. Anyway, that's how you get your lines through. What a fight! This one right here, we cut it at an angle, we melted it, stuck it together, made it a point, shoved it down. This one's closer to the hole, grab it with needle nose, pull it through, got a filter back on, cut it long, because you can always snip it off once we get it pulled in. Then we had to take our bigger line, which I had some, the black line here, take our bigger line, cut it at an angle, get the same thing, get it started. We had to take a punch here, right there, and a pair of vice grips and push down each side of the next. Oh my god, what a fight. So we can get it in far enough where I hooked it. There's my wire. Hooked it with my wire right there. There's a loop on the end of it. Hooked it, pulled it up enough to grab it with the needle nose, and then I could just keep on pulling. What a fight. Alright. I think that's going to be it for this video. For Eugene's backyard repair here. We're not in the backyard, we're in the garage today. Anyway, you know, we found this video informative. Show you how to get two lines through. Get the carburetor off. We're gonna do a separate video on putting that carburetor back on, and you know, getting all the lines hooked up and the primer and everything, and maybe seeing if it'll start. Who knows? Maybe it won't even run. Who knows? All right. Anyway, like, share, subscribe if you would, please. Follow me on Instagram. We're out here. Peace.